after the touchdown. Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Brady. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll take it across midfield down into jet territory. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football, but it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. To throw, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. 20. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery. Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 6. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
So they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 2nd and 5 now. Brady, he's got it complete to Gronkowski.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On play action, now Brady. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jarrett Davis. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they're really in sync right now.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
80 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Going to give this time to the tailback. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Brady.
They'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Got a man. It's Brown. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brady going to throw. Man open left side is Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw is Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Landry.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, this is turning into something of a comeback season for Carter Landry, Charles. He's been, I think, a much bigger part of this offense than a lot of people expected.
He has said that being around this club has re-energized him, and he's really accepted his role as being the elder statesman of the team, the mentor to some of these guys. They call him Gramps, and it's a term of affection when they say it to him.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson over the middle, complete. That's Simmons. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now it's Wilson. And that's caught by Landry for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. A run with Jones on first down, not going to yield much. A yard tops. Second down coming up.
So we've come upon, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Brady to throw. This will be caught by Brown. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Jones running on first down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. 2nd down and 7.
Here's Brady. And he finds Gronk.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Brady now to throw. He completes it to Evans.
7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And this one is incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Steven Nelson.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll keep it on the ground. Simmons. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. On third down, it's Simmons, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Finding Herndon here on the completion. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll run on first down. Simmons. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Simmons. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10
at their own 18. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're hoping the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 2nd and 9, Brady looking middle, and it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jets have recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On first down, Simmons. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Simmons, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Wilson.
again, he finds more. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Simmons. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Michael Carter,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jets are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10.
Carter, 1st down and more.
And finally brought down at the 34-yard line.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. That's caught left side by Landry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is